It's so no, it's worse than timeshares, man. It's worse than timeshares because like you could at the very least go to a timeshare. It's still a scam, but you could at the very least go and like, you know, take advantage of a timeshare. It's still a scam, mind you. But this is fucking worse. This is nothing. Like, I already am not fond of the stock market. Okay. I mean, look at Tesla. Even the stock market itself has completely, like, at a certain point, maybe the stock market, you can make an argument for why the stock market was potentially at a certain point reliant on solid fundamentals. Okay. But honestly, it's just so it's even the stock market itself with all of its safeguards is still bullshit. This is not even like an asset that is touching anything tangible. Cryptocurrencies are pure speculative. A guy at my work gave me a flash drive with 64 bitcoins that he mined for fun on his own on it back in 2009 when they were like 2 cents or each or something, and I lost it. Well, you're speaking about stuff that you don't know much about. Yes, dude, I know. I'm out of my element. I'm out of my depth. I don't know anything. You're right. You're a fucking brilliant investor and you will give the bag off to everybody else. You will not end up holding the bag. The blockchain is real. Cryptocurrencies are great. Ethereum and Bitcoin to the fucking moon. In America, we need to invest for retirement. Man, shut the fuck up. Shut your bitch ass up. You think I don't fucking know that? Do you know how many fucking hours that I've actually talked about this exact same thing? The idea that like a substitute for pensions in the form of 401ks and inadequate social security has created incentives for people to have to take matters in their own hands in order to fucking have a comfortable nest egg. And this is precisely the reason why people think that when the stock market is doing well, they do well as well, because they look at their fucking 401ks. It's a way to universalize the interest that the average person has in the stock market, despite the fact that the top 10% of wealth own 90% of the stock market in general. So when the stock market is doing well for them, but it actually, when it's doing poorly, then it's doing poorly for everyone because we socialize the losses, but we privatize the gains in this goddamn country. Do you know how many fucking times I've talked about that? You think I don't know? Why are you guys so fucking dumb? I know. I'm very aware of all of this, okay? What the fuck? I'm a 33-year-old man. I have a fucking Roth IRA. I know how the fuck this shit works, dumbass. I know. Why is it that people immediately go, oh my God, you're out of your element on this one. You don't understand. We have to invest to retire. Yeah, I know, dude. The structure is fundamentally broken. Okay? I think they're being defensive because Bitcoin is just at an all-time high. I know. It's great. It's fantastic. Oh. They need new suckers to get into it, or they're caught holding the bag. No, there's a new sucker born every day. Don't worry. How many fucking haters have I developed over the years, especially in the NFT craze when I kept shitting on it relentlessly? What I should have done instead is shit on it and then taken a fucking NFT sponsorship just like Boner Chelly did. Seems to me like his community doesn't hate him for that one. So I should have done that, huh? And every single person said the exact same shit. Even back then. And there are still chatters in here who fucking hate me. Remember the other chatter who came in the other day and was like, was a person who had returned to the community only to shit on me. We looked at his chats and we found out that I had actually warned him against NFTs in the NFT craze. And he literally was telling me that I was a fucking idiot and then he would have billions of dollars in his pocket. It was a wonderful snapshot to how right I was and how wrong that motherfucker was. And instead of learning the error of his ways, what did he do? He just doubled, tripled, quadrupled down on his fucking stupidity. And years later, still carries on that fucking resentment. Anyway. Look, do what you want to do, man. I hope that, you know, it helps you. Here, speaking of fucking dum-dums at the tippy top of society, Elon Musk must be an even worse businessman than we thought if he's unfamiliar with the term diversification and he thinks it has anything to do with DEI. It doesn't. I don't think the U.S. taxpayer should pay for the employment of a director of climate diversification, her, at the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation. What do you think the climate diversification is? Do you think that that's actually about making like more gay people in charge of the climate? Is that what you think is going on? Like diversification, when you hear, oh, you have to, when you go and talk to a financial advisor and they warn you, they say, you're too front loaded on one singular asset. You must diversify your portfolio. Do you go, you want me to make my portfolio gay? Fuck you. Is that what you think? I will not be making my portfolio trans, you fucking bastard. With your woke pronouns. No way, sir. I'm investing in Iraqi dinar even further after that statement. It's bound to snap back. Dumbasses. Sir, calm down. I said you're broke, not woke. Good morning. Somehow Governor Kathy Hochul is still paying for the National Guard to play Candy Crush on the subways. Is there a brush fire these people could be putting out somewhere? That's cool. Yeah, Biden is sending landmines to Ukraine. That's cool. That's a cool little benefit. Anyway. For those of you who are, taking the Bitcoin to the fucking moon, I hope you're doing all right, and I wish you well. Speaking of Governor Kathy Hochul, here's the man who was going to go up against her. Is Representative Richie Torres weighing running against New York Governor Kathy Hochul? I've made no financial decision as to where my future